What is going on YouTube? Is FlopFish here, and welcome to another NHL 14 gameplay commentary. This is actually my first game on NHL 14 on online versus play here, and as always I had to use the Canucks in my first game no matter what game I play, just because it is kind of a tradition to go with my favorite team. Forgot to switch to the cool Millionaires jersey, but nonetheless, we're going to get into the actual topic, which is why the Hut overalls are actually pretty freaking amazing. I was actually complaining about them when I saw them all and stuff, but now I can kind of see why, and EA did something really cool with them. So we dangle through his D right there. But yeah, most people, and myself included, were like, why is Duncan Keith only an 85? Why is Chris Letang an 86? And everything like that during the demo and stuff. And honestly, if they keep those overalls with what I've seen so far, it's going to be a great overall system. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you look at the average overall of your starter pack, I know 2BC opened up theirs, and that's mainly where I'm getting most of this information from. It was mainly 54 overall, 55 somewhere in their overall players. They got a couple 70s and 80s, but it's completely different from NHL 13, where there was no player. The lowest player I could find was a 63 overall goalie, and lowest forward I could find was probably a 65. There's very few I don't even think there was a 64. I'm not entirely sure there, but yeah, that's kind of where it's gonna come in handy, because all of a sudden you had these starter packs in NHL 13, which were like really strong starter packs. You were getting your overall average probably in your NHL what is that, NHL 13 starter pack would probably be around 70-ish, I guess, probably a bit higher actually. I'd probably say it's around like a 72, 73. You got a lot of really high players, couple 80s, and you know your team was already pretty good. Now in NHL 14, however, your starter pack average is like around 55, and that's a bit of a big difference. That's about 15 overall points, and with that, it's going to create a lot better stuff in the market. So with all these players with low overalls like Henrik Sedin, Daniel Sedin, Duncan Keith, all of them with a lower overall, it's also a lot better and bigger of a pull because of the lower overalls for the like bronze players. The bronze players are like 54. They're not that good. And when you get a 77 overall in a pack, that's a 20-point upgrade. That's a pretty big upgrade here. As I go, nice little snipe right there. But yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade. 20 overall points at least. And you get 3 of those players for like 6k. That's not bad at all when you think of the value of a pack. And it's going to really be hard for people to change their mindset on it and what is deemed a successful pull and what isn't. Now, Hedman is an 86 in the game, as pulled by 2BC there and Johnny there. Now, that is going to be probably one of the top pulls you can get. That's probably going to be a very hard pull to get. It'll be interesting to see when the Hut database comes out from Generals. I think he's going to do it again. I might try to help him out with it, but it'll be interesting to see what the average overall is. I did it last year, and there was like a lot of players in the 80 to 85 range, which they got rid of, and that's really good. And seeing NHLers at like 76 and a consistent amount below 80s is going to make the ones that are like above the whole 80 threshold really good. Anything above an 82 is going to be a really good pull in NHL 14. Heck, anything above, I want to say anything above probably an 83, 84 is an amazing pull in NHL 14. And it's going to be really hard to change your mindset, and you're going to have to change it with the market. And the other thing you have to look at is the player's individual stats themselves, because the stats on the card do not add up to their actual overall, as with Jonas Brodin especially. He's like all 80s, 84s, 84, 82, 81, and 80, and he's a 78 overall. Figure that one out, but anyways, it's going to be very interesting to see how the Hut market plays out because of all these new overalls and all of the lower overalls, and it's going to be interesting to see, like, does everyone's mindset change, or do all the price values go down? And honestly, I think if everyone changed their mindset, this is going to be the best year for packs in NHL history for Hut. And it's just because of the huge difference in overalls, which is honestly what we needed. That's where the 3 tiers will come in handy. You're going to get these players, you know, as much as like a 78 overall isn't great, a 78 overall might be a 1k card in this game now instead of being a 150 puck throw. and that's honestly a very good thing. A lot of people take that for granted, that you had these great starter packs in NHL 13, and then you had these amazing players that, you know, you got 80 overalls in your packs, and 80 overalls are going to be hard to come by. And when there's rarity, you're going to get people, you know, getting a little bit, spending a little bit more on 80 overall players and just trying to upgrade their team. Now, it might take a little bit for it to adapt to that market, but with the whole rarity and people on the market stuff, with the new, I guess, auction system, auction search, and it's going to be really helpful in determining, you know, how rare an 82 overall is. Because, you know, someone like, say, I don't know, Lori Korpikoski, he's probably going to be around an 82 overall player. I'd say probably an 84, but he's going to be a good pull, and he might, at an 84, he might be, you know, maybe 15 on the market in full swing, maybe 40. I don't know. Who knows? It's going to be fairly interesting to see the stats and stuff like that. But again, we're going to have to adjust our mindset to these lower overalls. And I really like what they did there. And I think it's something that a lot of people won't really realize until, you know, all is said and done here. But anyways, that's pretty much why the new hot overalls are really good. I'm very excited to get the game on Tuesday. I am so looking forward to it. I probably will have pack openings up late Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning, as I do have class later that night, and I'm going to get the game in between my classes, then go back to class, finish that class, and pretty much just sprint home via bus, and then actual like sprinting in order to open up some packs for you guys. And yeah, so anyways, I'm going to have a first impressions video probably out pretty soon for this game as well. I've been playing a lot of it, I've been streaming a lot, and I just want to say thank you to all those who came up to the live stream. It was honestly an amazing time, a very fun time. I think I streamed for around like 7 hours or so, and there's like over 121 hours watched, which is like 5 straight days of someone sitting at a computer watching, which is pretty unreal for me. And that's about 20 people that watched the whole stream. I think it's like 17 people who watched the whole stream from start to finish. But yeah, anyways guys, I am really enjoying NHL 14, and it's no lie, you guys can check out on Twitter, and actually you can check out all the NHL 15 tweets. But anyways guys, we're gonna get a pretty nice goal to end this game here, and this is actually the first game of NHL 14, and guess what, we get a rage quit right away. As always, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Feel free to drop a comment. If you're new, you know, check out my other videos and stuff. But anyways, take it easy and peace out.